folks. We're back with part two of the Malzberg panel. Roger Hedgecock and C. Edmund Wright. And Roger, I want to get your take on what we talked about that Edmund weighed in on.
Well, yeah, I'd love to have heard Al Sharpton's reaction to hearing that analysis of what went down there. But I also think we ought to all keep in mind, because I saw the poll that said a lot of Americans are disturbed by that video of the Garner takedown and then subsequently his heart attack in the ambulance that led to his death. But keeping in mind that the complaint about selling these untaxed cigarettes came from black business owners on that block. It went to a black police captain at the New York Police Department who ordered the police to go, and they were being led by a black female sergeant. So a lot of these facts have not come out either that give some depth of understanding there of what went down had very little to do with race.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's going to be, and I just think, again, her saying I don't think it's about race, it makes it very, very hard for Eric Holder's investigation to go forward, because he has to prove it was about race. I want to ask you guys both this question. The CIA report that the president insists the Senate Democrats make public for talking about the CIA tactics used during interrogation back after 9/11. And, you know, everybody's being warned. I mean, our troops are now on high alert all over the world in preparation for violence and attacks because this report will be made public. But Dianne Feinstein's going to make it public, and President Obama and the administration wants them to make it public because apparently, I don't know, scoring some kind of political points that demonize Bush and the CIA makes it more important than protecting our troops? What about it, Roger?
Well, not only our troops are in danger, but every CIA operative around the world is going to be targeted now. And even more importantly than that is the idea that our allies, Poland and Kenya and who else was involved in this, that held these prisoners for the CIA overseas, are going to be in very big problems. Their governments may topple as a result of this. It is a direct plan to harm the interests of the United States around the world, put our troops in danger, put our personnel in danger, and defang the CIA at the very about Al-Qaeda.
Right. Edmund, I mean, this is just another example of Obama turning the world upside down.
Yeah, and look, this is the Democrats trying to relive the glory days of the Abu Ghraib, controversy, because that led into a very good 2006 election for them. Abu Ghraib was very good for the Democrats. It's just the same way they pounce on these supposedly racial situations with these district attorneys and grand juries. They want to relive the glory days of the 60s. The liberals are always trying to go back to when they had their glory with the protest and with the public opinion.
Yeah, no, absolutely right. Go ahead, Roger.
Well, they didn't go back to the glory days today when Obama signed a 90-day extension of the end of the National Security Agency's ability to snoop on every single phone call made in the United States. And he didn't have to do that, and even the Democrats in Congress told him not to do it, and he went ahead and did it anyway. So this snooping, spying president has no business releasing this information, which is going to harm U.S. interests all over the world.
Yep, it seems that is what he is best at, and that seems to be, I hate to say it, seems to be purposeful on many fronts. All right, guys, thank you very much. Roger Hedgecock, host of the syndicated radio show, The Roger Hedgecock Show, and C. Edmund Wright, American thinker and Breitbart.com, and author of WTF, How Karl Rove and the Establishment Lost Again. When we come back, folks, it's going to be Give Me Five, and we have more from that interview with the widow of Eric Gardner. She says a lot more that I think you need to hear, and it's very important. Although she does believe her husband was murdered, she does not believe it's racial, and she says some things about her husband that you need to hear. Don't go away.